When Yamaha entered the 150cc backbone class, it made a sensation with many Southeast Asian countries, as this was the first taste of a proper motorcycle that provided a big bike feel without compromising practicality, as in these markets, underbone and mopeds reign supreme. Isipin mo, back when na-release yung FZ16 sa Pilipinas, for the very first time makakapag-drive ka ng big bike looking and feel like big bike na motor without breaking the bank, at hindi ka magtitiis sa pansit canton ng ilang buwan, and better yet, mas matipid ito sa big bike. Yamaha is not new with this class. They had the Bangalore brother, which is the FZ16, an Indian spec naked that has been a local favorite and has been successful throughout the years and has been updated twice already. Then there is the M/Slash or Saber, or the TFX in many Southeast Asian countries, which is the predecessor of the MT15 itself, but never lived long enough though for some reasons. TFX ang na-release dito sa Pilipinas and it was quite stylish, pero hindi gaano nagtagal for some reason, but I'm guessing dahil niwasak ni Suzuki ang sales nito nung nirelease ang GSX S150. This is my Yamaha MT15. I bought it 5 months ago and I have been living with it every day. Whenever I will go to work, visit places, trash it on corners, or just cruise along for an adventure. I have already reviewed this bike and gave it my first impression. If you have not watched it, the link will be available down on the description. Today I'm gonna talk about how it feels to live with the bike after 5 months, and how the bike looks like, how's the quality of the parts, the fuel consumption, and all the small intricate details. Today I will discuss chapter 2, which is comfort, so stick around. Vibration on the MT15 is minimal than the usual vibration that you will find on a single cylinder. Given nature na talaga ng single maging vibey, but for the MT15, minimal lang. Initially, when you start the bike, it feels like a twin crossplane engine. It vibes in a good way. Karakter na ito ng single cylinder. When revving below 3,000 RPM, you will feel the vibe. But rev around the mid-range, let's say 6,000 RPM, and vibrations are set to a minimal. Para lang siyang scooter na gigil na. Go past 8,000 RPM and dito mo mararamdaman muli ang vibration, and this time it's awful. Hindi siya yung sobra-sobra, but it's awful in a way na nakikita mong na-blur out na yung mirrors mo and you'll feel that tickling feel sa hands mo. But we really can't expect much sa single cylinder. The way it is, may ibang 150cc motor pa na mas ma-vibrate, so it's safe to say that this is a refined and gives the bike that character of torque. Have you tried sitting on a Yamaha R15 version 3? Pang super sport ang riding position nito, with its under-yoke clip-ons, tall seat height, and rear set foot pegs para low ang riding position mo and maganda ang aerodynamics. Same lang siya with the MT15. The only difference is that it used a raised handlebar for an upright riding stance, pang super naked or supermoto ang riding stance, aggressive ang sitting stance yet comfortable arm and back. You'd feel na mas control mo yung bike when maneuvering, mas controllable siya on off-road situation, mas stable ka sa uneven roads. The only thing na hindi nagko-cooperate ay ang upuan. It's one of the hardest seat na nasubukan ko. Para siyang upuan ng dual sport. So whenever na nakakita ako ng sunod-sunod na road humps, minsan mas ginugusto ko na lang tumayo. Due to the hard seat, some of the vibrations are creeping on the sides, and even yung passenger ko ay nakakaramdam ng vibrations sa longer rides. Sometimes yung cover ng motor ko ay nilalagay ko na lang sa seat ko para lumambot ito kahit papaano, and for my passenger, pinapaupuan ko ang kapote ko to soften it up sa long rides. The only upshot sa hard seat is that you get back support. Hindi malikot ang puwet mo when going into uneven roads or attacking corners. Stable ang saddle and you feel in control. When you feel in control, that means you can relax mentally on longer rides. Though it took me 1 month bago maging comfortable sa sitting position ng MT. Another thing that the MT15 inherits with the R15 is the rear set foot pegs. It is still the grooved racing pegs, and madaling mag-creep ang vibration dito and sometimes madulas kapag sa ulan. I have plans to buy a Sniper 150 rubber pegs and replace it to reduce vibrations and makatayo properly when going on off-road situations. Dahil mas malaki ang coverage nito sa paa, I will do that also in the passenger pegs for overall comfort. Comfortable din sa bulsa ang MT15. My last trip to Tagaytay I was able to yield a whopping 54 kilometers to the liter average on cruising speed of around 70. That is highway and city driving combined. My weight was 75 kilograms with a 60 kilogram passenger plus around 5 kilograms of equipment. Nagpagas ako ng 250 pesos with a gas price of 55 pesos per liter of a 95 octane gas. Nag-start ako sa Pasig in the middle of traffic and I was able to get more mileage paglagpas ko sa Binyan. Suspension both and front rear is preloaded on the stiffer settings. So expect na hindi comfortable ito sa mga low speed bumps and humps. Pero when it comes to sporty spirited riding, hindi ka magsisisi sa stiff suspension dahil sobrang stable nito even on high speed uneven roads and bumps. Kinakain lang ng MT15 and rarely bottoms out. Cleaning the MT15 takes a little bit more effort. If you watch my video on the Muc-Off motorcycle cleaner review, naghahanap ako ng ways para pampabilis ang pagwash. But at the end of the day, nag-manual washing pa rin ako, at dahil malaki siya and walang center stand, it can take at least an hour to fully clean the bike. And cleaning the chain is another difficulty if wala kang proper tools, like a paddock stand. The engine bay is also one of the hardest things to clean dahil laging napuputikan ito since exposed ito fully. That is my review with the MT15's comfort levels. If you like a super naked with supermoto handling, then this is the bike for you. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos every week. Dahil next up na ang chapter 3, which is quality. Cheers!